Rob Dom female edition. Woo!
I have no idea what that means.
RX-7. That thing's pretty cool.
He has no idea what the Rob Dom
I don't know what
RX-7
you're
build is.
talking about.
He doesn't know the. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Bolts and Dolts podcast. That was the name we agreed on, right?
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Vaughn. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm currently building an FC RX-7 and I have a 2004 Duramax build going.
I'm Storm Garrett. Some of you guys kind of know me already from the first podcast. We're just gonna keep this going monthly here. I'm building a 91 Mazda Miata currently, just a track/street build.
I'm Julian Sepulveda. A lot of you guys already know me. I have the YouTube channel Spoilerz, where I make various car content from weird car stories to even my own build for my 1970 Buick Skylark. And I also mentioned I've never built a motor in my life before, just done like top end stuff. Storm Garage, you mentioned there was something pretty big with Garrett Turbo going on right now. Why don't you fill us in on that?
Garrett Turbo currently is filing for Class 13 or Class 11 bankruptcy, so Garrett took on all the debt that Honeywell had. Garrett took on the responsibility of paying all those victims out. Garrett's a big name turbo brand, one of the biggest, makes the best ball bearing turbos. They just had so much debt on their plate, and with COVID and everything that was going on, they just weren't able to sell enough turbos and sell enough vehicles that had turbos. Hopefully we'll keep having Garrett Turbos.
Garrett Turbo's become like a family name.
All we'd be left with is our little Chinese turbos. They put Garrett Turbo's factory in the Chevy Sonic in, I'm not sure what years, but Volkswagen Golfs, they have Garrett Turbos in factory, and I believe the newer Ford F350s also have Garrett Turbos on them.
But my RX-7 is getting a Garrett, and my truck's getting a Garrett, so...
Man, what was I going to say? I completely blanked out. Somebody take over while I try to remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Garrett. So it sounds like Garrett still is on the line for surviving here. Not that they're completely falling under, but it's just a big thing for Garrett to have to file for bankruptcy with as big as they are.
I'm hoping the quality just stays up to par, to be honest with you. They're one of the best turbos you can buy on the market, and I would just hate to see quality go down, and we're going to have to just, you know, settle for eBay turbos.
If any of you guys are thinking about getting a Garrett, now might be the time. Okay,
yeah, I believe I read the same thing.
I didn't read the article. Yeah, no,
that's what we're here for.
I know, it makes sense.
Looks like a robot.
Yeah, it does. I was looking at it, I was like, yo, this thing kind of looks like Optimus Prime.
It does.
It's got the red and blue color scheme. Oh shoot, I accidentally started erasing it. I hate whiteboards. As many of you guys in the car community know, Nissan has, it's not an official model, right? It's like
it's pretty much
Nissan is coming out with a 400Z, the direct successor to the 350Z and the 370Z. It's got a little bit of mixed reviews going about. So
manuals are just becoming rare. There's a lot of manufacturers that aren't offering manuals anymore. Kind of becoming a dying breed, you know?
And it's going to be a direct competitor. It'll be able to beat out the Supra. You know, if it's got 400 horsepower, that's more power than the Supra's making.
Oh, wow. You're way ahead of the curve in terms of car knowledge than me. I only just started picking up a carburetor like a year ago. I gotta disagree. I honestly am not a fan of the body at all. Now, you said the people that hate the body, they don't realize that it's paying homage to the original 240Z. It doesn't look like a 240Z. In my personal opinion, it looks like they were stuck in limbo between the original 240Z body and the regular 350, 370Z body. And it feels like it doesn't mesh very well to me.
I know it's getting a lot of hate, but at the same time, I mean, it does bring a lot to the table for manual drivers.
To me, a manual transmission doesn't matter as much because I'm an automatic guy, because mainly I focus on drag racing. And in drag racing, hang on, hear me out. In drag racing, nothing beats an automatic when it comes to quarter mile times.
Oh, here we go again.
It probably makes more sense to have manual for the track, but automatic shifting is just fast, especially with a purpose-built transmission for that.
Listen, if I wasn't driving a standard every day, I'd probably fall asleep in traffic.
My car physically will not let me fall asleep, though, to be perfectly honest. Storm, my car. Oh man, there's so many tunnels around where I live.
What's your quarter mile time? What's your quarter mile?
Hang on, here we go. It's bad. It's really bad. But I also have a thing. Okay, my quarter mile time is 16.9 seconds. All right, there it is. Rip the bandage off.
Oh man.
So,
Excuses. Oh, what?
That's exactly what
Oh
I
my
just
God.
agreed with you about the manuals.
I'm just messing with you. What does your RX-7
Yeah,
make, Ashley?
Right now, nothing, because it's just a shell.
I feel
Did
that.
it?
Oh.
But my WRX is making almost 350 the wheels. Yeah,
That's right.
manual.
Automatic Subaru. We'll just throw it in the junkyard. Oh, yucky.
God, it's not a Forester.
Oh, man.
And somebody was talking about the head gasket delete.
Oh yeah, I did that to my car. Along with blinker fluid. You gotta always.
Oh yeah, right
put your
along with the blinker
out.
fluid.
I believe it was a stock bottom end, but I
No
would have to
way.
check with him.
A Subaru
Yeah.
with a stock bottom end hitting 800 horsepower. Did it come off the dyno?
No, it did not. Not to my knowledge.
it's still on the dyno as we speak.
The way a
Rob
mile.
Dom
Oh,
female
sorry.
edition. Woo!
I have no idea
All-wheel
what that
drive
means.
RX-7. That thing's pretty cool.
He has no idea what the Rob Dom
I don't know what
RX-7
you're
build is.
talking about.
He doesn't know the. Oh,
You know, just sit and look pretty.
Just looking directly.
let's all make it on YouTube and get some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll all throw together our own little shop. Let's do it.
We'll open up a shop together. There we go.
That's
I
awesome.
risked that car so much. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Gotta drive it. You gotta drive what you love. If you built it, build it to drive it. Don't let it sit.
As a
have to
weekend.
enjoy it. You can't just let it sit in a garage. It's not good for the
Oh,
car
yeah.
either.
Yeah, no. I make
Hashtag
sure whenever I go
boomers.
home, even if I'm not driving it, I start it up to make sure I get like all like the juices flowing, all that kind of stuff.
That's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah, no. You don't know how many times I've gone to car shows and they say, "What kind of motor's in that thing?" I say 350, and their face fall. They go, "Oh," and then they walk the other way.
That's
It
hard.
really hurts too.
That
Yeah,
hurts.
luckily it does. It does. It really does. It's always the old guys too. The young guys always love my car. Oh gosh, I sound like an old guy now. But
Boomer.
you're like what, 40, Storm?
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
so
Here.
old. Are you kidding me?
I'm 22
Oh, God.
or 23.
Yeah,
no,
no.
I'm 27. Yeah,
Oh man,
I
that's
just
like
turned 27.
elderly.
That's
Yeah,
it's like
I'm gonna go get my cane. So let's go like benches really quick.
Oh, hang on, you left your oxygen in the other room. Hang on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go get my oxygen mask. So I went down to Maryland for the grand opening of RPM,
Okay.
the shop that's helping me build my RX-7 motor. And we took the Corvette down, and on the way back at like 2 o'clock in the morning, we hit a bridge abutment, and it blew out 2 of the tires on the Corvette.
Jeez.
Both
Like
the rears?
2016 C7 Corvette. There was like I'm posting the video that like this upcoming week. I think actually no, it's next Friday. I'm posting the video. But there was like a bubble hanging out of the sidewall. I don't know how we
Oh
made
my
it home.
gosh.
I woke up the next morning, started calling around for a tow, like calling AAA, everybody, and yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be about $2,000 for a tow," and then on top of that, I would have to pay to rent a car to drive back up there because of COVID. You can't sit in the tow truck with the driver or anything like that. So
Right.
Man.
I was like, you know what? Screw it.
At that
Let's
point, I just
see
hang
how
on to the
far
side
we
of the
make
truck.
it, and we just drove the whole way home.
Gosh, you guys have a death wish. Is that all the time we have to?
Yeah, I think we'll end on that note of us.
I think that's all the time we
almost
got.
killing ourselves.
We'll end on that note.
All right.
Ashley almost died. All right, so yeah, that was our second episode of Bolts and Dolts. We really hope you guys all enjoyed. Once again, Ashley Vaughn, really talented YouTuber. Also, go sub to her channel.
Thank
Storm
you.
Garage, sub to his. He's got the weirdest Miata I've ever seen.
Dang
and
right.
of course, sub to me because I'd really appreciate that.
He makes cool Hot Wheels
But
stuff.
yeah, I don't want to be known as the Hot Wheels YouTuber.
You made your bed, now sleep
When I
in it.
started, yeah, I don't know what happened. I meant to make car videos, and now I make Hot Wheel videos. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
Bye, guys.